Opa! Welcome everybody to Stavvy's World. 904-800-STAV. Call in. We'll solve all your problems. We have returning to the couch our buddy Brandon Wardell.
Yes.
What's up, Brandon?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, give him get the studio. The studio
you,
audience is going wild right now. Studio, wow, elders let it fade out and everything. You usually cut it off, but you let them respectfully fade out on for Brandon.
It just depends. If the convo's plundering along, you gotta cut that shit quick.
Wow. The secrets of being the super producer. Do you ever rank yourself, Eldest, in terms of where you would put yourself in podcast producer power rankings?
Honestly, I gotta be number one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tell Jamie he can suck your dick.
Yeah,
not in terms of pure technical skill, of course.
Okay, at least you'll make some allowances.
But in terms of pure aura, I would have to say I'm number one.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! You came out swinging, bro. Number one. Everyone can suck your dick, huh? What do you think, Brandon? Who are the famous
Who else
podcasters?
is there?
I guess Jamie Vernon, absolutely. And by the way, Jamie's much better than you off the bat. So much quicker about Googling things. You don't have to tell him. He just does it.
Well, I have certain challenges. For example,
I
have a keyboard in front of the keyboard that I need to type on.
Right.
That makes it
Something that was
hard.
supposed to be a makeshift for the first month, and you never kind of followed up on fixing that.
You're pulling up less chimp videos.
He's not. You know, chimp vid per minute. He's crushing you, dude. He's crushing your ass. He puts out. They do fucking how many hours a week? I couldn't tell you. They do 4 hour.
Fucking rip your face off.
Yeah. And then who else? That's a good question, actually.
Who else is there?
I feel like the producer used to be a hallowed.
Yeah.
For radio in particular.
Who was it on Howard?
Am I the Gary of Stavvy's World?
Was Gary the producer? I don't know.
Wasn't he?
Robin was
Gary
news.
on here?
Huh?
Did you have Gary on?
No.
Did you say of Stavvy's World?
The Gary of Stavvy's
Oh,
World.
the Gary of Stavvy's World.
Yeah.
I thought you got fucking Baba Booey.
I would love to.
awesome.
Open invite.
You gotta get I think the only guy I would be starstruck about is Beetlejuice.
I would love to have
Dude,
Beetlejuice
if I met
on the
Beetlejuice,
couch,
I would
dude.
cry. I would fucking weep.
I would love to have Beetlejuice.
Has your guys' Instagram algorithm? I've been getting Beetlejuice has finally cracked the algorithm over video game footage, and it's just old random clips of his from the 90s. He's back, dude. And
I saw I don't know if you know Hopecore videos on TikTok where it's really nice music and whatever.
And
it's
positive
just,
messages?
Yes. And I saw one that
featured Beetlejuice
with the it's the what color is a carrot? A carrot. I don't. Oh, the carrot. I don't know. Oh, it's a carrot. I don't know. What is 1 plus 1?
1 plus 1's classic.
Yeah, 35. He's kind of ruined language for me because I'll just be thinking about I was at a menu where they had sauce on the menu, and I just couldn't stop thinking about the video of him ordering a pizza and being pizza with clams, clam sauce, cock sauce. Let me get cock sauce. Beetlejuice bounces around.
He's beautiful. It's awesome. Have you ever seen his first appearance where he's kind of like a different little guy?
Yeah, because he's just there.
He's there in support of a different little guy.
Midget throwing or something.
Yeah, well, the guy's like a dancer or something. And, dude, that other guy who is not mentally handicapped, he's simply small in stature. And by the way, okay, how is dwarf allowed in midget's bad?
Right.
Isn't dwarf worse?
Dwarf feels...
That's calling somebody a gremlin. It's dwarf is from a fantasy. It's
right.
How the fuck is that an official term? And it's and I get midget has its connotations,
right?
Even though it's pretty cute.
Yeah,
it is cute, but maybe that's part of the problem. They're adults; they don't want to be thought of as cute necessarily.
But
how is dwarf allowed? I don't get it.
I forget that he even is he's short. That's not it's just not even a defining quality of him. I mean, I guess I like that the headphones go over his cheeks. Like that's really nice. It's very cute.
I like tracking him through the years too, where he's like kind of put on a little weight.
Yeah.
Where he's become famous and they clearly his managers clearly buying him prostitutes.
Yeah.
Or where he would fuck sex workers and then disappear, and then the manager would have to pay them. Like he just would be like, "Thank you for the Beetlejuice," just say thank you for the pussy and leave.
Yeah.
Didn't we find a video on YouTube where you can see his dick? Do you remember that?
Yes. When fucking Fred Durst comes on. Yeah, because they're like, Beetlejuice, play your red guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a red condom on.
Yes.
That's a big classic. Oh my fucking God.
Oh, found a video of Beetlejuice getting laid, not NSFW.
I think you could have just searched, well, I don't know. I don't want to watch this.
Pussy.
I mean, sure.
You gay. He doesn't want to watch Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
What? No, that's gotta be.
No, I do want
that's
to watch
Photoshop.
Actually,
is there a video?
I would love to watch this.
Holy shit.
I take it back. Oh, it's on X videos?
It's on X videos. University of California. Oh, no. That's a great, let's just say,
well, that's
an awesome image.
Yeah.
Upload that to the Patreon, Eldest. You can't really see genitals. We should be fine. Actually, maybe don't.
We probably will just not show this in the episode. Maybe we'll DM it to the inbox of every Patreon member.
Yeah, draw bikini briefs on the woman who Beetlejuice is hitting from the back.
Yeah, can you pull up Beetlejuice red guitar, actually? Or just Beetlejuice Fred Durst?
Yeah.
This is going to be a 3-hour episode.
I know.
It's just remembering Beetlejuice.
Yeah, is it the
So,
first one?
actually, I've seen a different video where you can see Beetlejuice's penis. It's not the Fred Durst one.
Yeah, just go to Fred Durst's full episode. And then fast forward to
most
when
viewed
he's like
moments.
in the green room.
Yeah, it is in the green. Okay, maybe we are
Yeah.
talking about the same video.
He's in the green room.
And he's with a woman, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he is
Yeah.
probably.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
there
yes.
it is.
Yeah, there it is.
There's his cock.
There it is. Absolutely.
And folks, we can't show this, but you're gonna want to go to.
This is good stuff.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
So
turn
here we
it up.
go.
Peter, what are you doing?
This is private, dude.
This is private,
Let me
dude.
see, what are you doing?
Oh, this is private.
And he's naked. And put the timestamp. 7:38, folks. Go to Beetlejuice, Fred Durst and Beetlejuice full episode.
Where's your guitar? Show me your guitar.
I don't have the guitar.
And he's with,
See, where is it in your hand?
and that is his cock. Beetlejuice's cock is
Just fully on YouTube, by the way.
on YouTube. He's got his dick. They're showing a woman who I assume they're paying to suck his dick and get it
Oh, yeah,
hard.
turn this up a little.
It's hunting's coming on.
You gotta like put it there.
She's grabbing his cock. She just grabbed his dick.
Wow, I look like a fucking jerk.
Guitar, right?
Damn. Okay. I actually don't want to watch this anymore.
It's really good.
This cock on
It's really good.
YouTube.
What's that? He's wearing a red. You were fully ready to watch him fuck.
Wow, that's different. A second of watching him fuck. There's something. See, if he's in the act of coitus, he's in the middle of it. It's kind of animalistic. We've all been there. Mm-hmm. The moments leading up and after sex, those are too intimate. I don't really want to see.
Right.
I don't want to see Beetlejuice laid that bare.
Well, he wasn't actually. It wasn't leading up to sex. It was leading up to him striding into the.
Well, I have a.
Can you just pull up him walking into the studio, please?
I have a sneaking suspicion. If Beetlejuice had his way, he would have just fucked that lady and gone home.
for sure.
I don't think he really wanted to show Fred Durst his penis.
You know about how he almost was in Transformers, but then he was in a bad mood with the meeting
that
with
real?
Michael Bay.
I thought he was joking.
No, that's like not.
I thought
a
one of the
Beetlejuice
many
lie.
Beetlejuice lies.
No, that's not a Beetlejuice lie. It's like corroborated by
Well, there we go.
Bobby.
We're looking at his cock again.
Yeah. So just him walking into the studio.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Hunting's coming on.
Oh
gotta, like,
man,
put
she's
it
putting
there.
the condom on
Let me
his dick.
see.
Yeah.
Got his right guitar.
I mean, that lady had to fuck
Guitar,
Beetlejuice.
right?
Yeah. By the way,
And you know what? She's not bad.
what's
I would love
happening
to
right
fuck
now
her.
is a simulation of what happens if you are inside my apartment. It is just me like, no, oh fuck, I gotta show you this other Beetlejuice clip.
I like how Stav's like, this is too exploitative, but a video of Beetlejuice fucking would be awesome.
It would be because he's having a good time.
Yeah,
he's doing what he wants to
He
do.
wants to play his red guitar. That's what he was talking
Yeah, he
about.
wants to play his red guitar.
He does, all right. Let me tell you, if he could play guitar, it'd be great. Let me see. There he is.
Yo.
Oh, and yeah, you could just kind of see his cock.
I think he's got the look now.
This is just what's going on. Are you naked, Beetlejuice? I mean, wait a second.
Oh man! All right, that's enough.
Damn, I love it. You know,
Yeah.
Fred Durst is like kind of an A24 darling now.
He made that. If you see the movie with John Travolta, that's awesome.
Oh no.
I mean, it sucks. It's one of the
Yeah.
worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Wait,
he plays like a wildly, not Down syndrome, but just regular, mentally retarded gentleman, serial killer, and he's got like baby bangs. He's got a baby bangs mullet.
No, I haven't
it's really
seen that.
good.
Because he's in. I saw the TV Glow,
I didn't see that.
and Connor's in that.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Really?
And
Maybe I'll watch
he's
it.
he's in that new Kyle Mooney A24 movie that's coming out.
Oh, I didn't even know. That's awesome.
Fred Durst is really having a he's in
Well,
like,
he directed shit.
yeah, he's in like Jesse Eisenberg is in a movie directed by Fred Durst. That's like this was like 07 maybe. Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, Fred Durst.
Well, the movie he does with
The
Travolta's-
Education of Charlie Banks.
who the fuck is Charlie Banks?
That's Jesse in the movie.
Wait, is that the very first A24 movie?
It's not. No, but this
Isn't it
is
something
like,
similar to that? The
Well, it's
Education
like
of
a-
Someone?
I don't know. I thought the first A24 movie was Spring Breakers.
No, that's the second one. A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan
Damn.
III. In my defense, they have a
Okay.
very similar rhythm.
Yeah,
The Education of Charlie whatever the fuck
Yeah.
versus A Glimpse Inside the Mind of Charles Swan. Anyway, who gives a fuck? Spring Breakers banger. Did we?
Yeah.
I watched that in your basement. I
Probably.
believe. Yeah.
Probably. That was definitely a movie that I watched like a lot.
Yeah.
I watched that like multiple times in movie theaters. I was like in community college at the time, and I would just be like, hey, Mike, I'll smoke you out if you buy me a ticket to see Spring Breakers again. And so it's a pretty good exchange rate.
What was your which one of the girls were you?
Was my
Was
favorite?
your favorite of Spring Breakers?
Well, Faith almost doesn't count. Faith's Selena Gomez.
okay, Selena Gomez doesn't count.
Because she
Pull up
leaves
Spring
early.
Breakers.
She leaves like 40 minutes into the movie because she's at the white party. It's all fun and games.
Right.
And then she
I
gets
just mean,
around,
let's
she
go
gets
to-
around some brothers. She's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
picture-
it was a scary environment.
Sure.
It was Faith was right to leave. When
Faith
she did.
was right to leave.
and I feel like Vanessa.
I think it's Vanessa
Yeah.
without question, personally.
Yeah,
I
think
just wanted to
Vanessa-
see if we were aligned there.
But there's this one actually. Oh man, this is actually. No, we're gonna.
you talking about the scene where you wanted to
Yeah,
fuck
just go
Harmony
to the-
Korine's wife?
Oh wow, yeah,
that the scene you're
Rachel
talking about?
Corinne. There
She does
was
have a pretty good scene.
there was just well that one photo shoot,
Yeah.
that one up there. There's one. Maybe if you go to
We're
related.
gonna eventually have to turn the computer off for you, Brandon, so that
Yeah.
you can focus.
Oh yeah, go to that one. Go to that picture with Ashley Benson,
Oh yeah,
where she's grabbing both of their butts.
that's pretty good.
that one in the right corner,
Bottom
Yeah.
right corner.
Yeah.
That's not bad, but it's a little performative straight girl grabbing ass. You know what I mean?
I love straight girl performative
No, I want the real thing.
fake lesbian.
I want a couple bitches with these nails short. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Really disgustingly grabbing each other in an animalistic way.
No,
That's
I think,
that's the type of shit that shit I do like personally.
Yeah. There's a subreddit called r/straight girls playing.
Interesting.
And that's
That's what you
know,
jack off to.
something-
You jack off to fucking straight girls kissing at parties like a fucking loser, like you're fucking 12.
it doesn't, dude. I get softcore, dude. I'm a big proponent of softcore. I'm a big
Straight girls
Bro.
playing.
bro. I'm telling you.
You're like
I've been talking about this. I've been public about this recently.
Okay.
How like softcore horny? It's a lost art. Mm-hmm. Getting like bikini horny.
You know, I will actually support you in this. in that I think because
I can jack off to one of these photos, no problem.
interesting. One of these photos.
One of the photos from this photo shoot.
I guess if push came to shove, I could as well. So I think because I will say this: there's a lot of art that has vanished that ostensibly was created to allow people to jerk off.
Yes.
That now, because of the internet, this is what the market does. Okay, this is what the fucking market does.
Yes.
Because there used to be in every fucking 80s comedy, you would get tits
Right.
at the 17-minute mark,
Yeah.
and you would get tits at the 53-minute mark,
Gratuitous.
and then maybe you'd get one final
Yeah.
piece of tits at the end,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun. That had value in and of
Yes.
itself.
Yes.
Even without the fact that it was a marketing ploy, because they knew young boys without access to pornography
Yes.
would go see this movie to look at tits, right?
Right.
Yes, it was a marketing ploy, but I think it just made the movie better.
Yeah.
It was a better experience. It was nice to see tits in the middle of a laugh romp,
Mm-hmm.
right? Same thing with an action movie. Commando, one of my favorite action movies.
Yeah.
They're having a fight through the hotel, and they just bust into a hotel room, and you see tits. Actually, I think in Commando, it's almost implied the lady's about to peg the guy, which is very progressive in some ways.
What year was this?
I want to say, I don't remember. I'm not good with years, but it's great. I believe it is. It's pre-Terminator though. Great movie. Commando is one of my favorite action movies of all time. It fucking rules. I'm gonna say 87.
85. Okay.
Anyway, that used to exist. Same thing with softcore.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
The sex comedies were happening as, I would say, up until...
Even American Pie. American Pie is probably the last great... I mean, that's Shannon Elizabeth scene.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Come on.
Yeah.
That was that scene straddled the lines of watched it on DVD and jerked off.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things I sought the internet out for, actually. Ironically enough,
Right.
the which by the way, in that movie, he's live streaming.
Oh, right. He's doing a crime.
He's doing crime, but also
Yeah.
the technological capabilities.
Yeah.
He's the first Twitch
Yeah.
streamer, but it was
Right.
with Shannon Elizabeth's tits.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You're live streaming on dial-up.
Right.
The whole town.
Yeah,
with a
Blink
crisp-
182 is watching.
A crisp, clear
on their,
image.
yeah. All of Blink 182 was watching on
Yeah,
this town.
that was fun.
It was possible back then. People did it. It wasn't.
Not him.
It wasn't crisp, but
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna be good.
He didn't have the... I mean, if
Anyway.
you tried streaming on Wi-Fi is difficult.
You can still get
You got a hard
tinny sound. The tits are looking pixelated.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Yeah.
I think you're onto something in that it was nice to see tits
Yeah.
in unrelated media.
Oh,
it doesn't
yes.
all have to be sexual the
Yeah.
whole time. Throw us a little tits.
Yeah. And this is I'm really showing my ass here by referencing another softcore horny subreddit here.
Straight Girls Playing is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Because that's for idiots.
Yes.
Like that's the
Yeah.
kind of thing girls do.
Watch
to
it
get
for
a
the
free
plot.
beer.
Watch it for the plot.
Oh my God.
Watch it for the plot. It's every scene. It's I'm sure the Shannon Elizabeth scene is on there in GIF form.
R/
a million
watch it for
times.
the plot?
R/watch it for the plot.
And
It's
what's
all
that?
like
It's porno without the hardcore sex?
It's every movie scene that's like, oh, this is a scene where like, oh, Eliza Dushku wore a bikini or whatever. Like, it's that.
I've mentioned that's one of my. That's probably the most I've jacked off to
In the
something
New Guy?
where no one's naked.
Yeah.
Yes, I've said this multiple
Yeah.
times. Sorry for listeners that know this, but yes,
Yeah.
the New Guy when she's trying on bikinis.
She's trying on different bikinis.
I have jacked.
for
That
DJ
is
Qualls.
without question the most
Yeah.
I've jacked off to
There's
something.
I remember there was a video. I don't know if
without
it's still
tits, plainly
exists.
visible. I mean,
Yeah, there was.
You can't bring this
scene-
up right now. My dick will get
Yeah,
hard.
this scene.
Put this
somebody
away.
like-
I'm literally
Man,
ordering
yeah.
you.
This
I hate
scene-
to pull rank, Eldest, but I'm wearing very thin athletic shorts. People will be able to see my dick start to twitch.
This scene,
Put that away.
I remember that video being on YouTube under the name like Eliza Dushku bikini scene, New Guy, no DJ Qualls. It was like an edit where it was like, look, you're not gonna see DJ Qualls. Don't worry
DJ
about
Qualls
it.
is
But I can
out.
work through it. I could jack off to that right now, and that is. I think that's good. That's
Was there a
like-
moment where you decided? Was there something you beat off to that you were like, ugh?
Oh, where it was just like, oh,
What am I doing?
Oh, I went too far in the pool.
Yeah.
No, because like I've never actually like been that. I've never watched like violent porn.
Okay.
Or like anything
I
like
didn't say violence.
scat. Yeah.
Just said
I've never
weird.
watched any.
You had to watch a fucking video of someone getting fucking kicked.
What's
fucking
what
weird
are
and
those
ugly.
videos called? Snuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone dying.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think like I've just remained able to get like softcore horny, which is like good for me. I think like it's like it's not. It's like I don't know if you're like a guy who's doing drugs. It's like it's
Sure.
nice to not need Fent.
Sure.
Yeah,
You're a guy who
Like-
likes a nice
Yeah.
herbal tea.
yeah,
You don't need a double latte.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, you'll get a little Earl Grey. You'll cut your Earl
I've-
Grey with chamomile.
like I've talked about this on stage a little bit recently, but like if I'm on my phone and I see a photo of like Dua Lipa in a bikini that I wasn't planning on seeing, that will like change the whole course of my day.
Sure.
Like where it's just
You're
like
going straight middle school mode.
yes, because that's the thing is it's still like I still will, I don't know.
And you'll jack off to that picture.
I could easily.
But you see the picture of the bikini, and then what do? You're on the train, you have to hit a porta potty and jack off.
I'm not gonna jack off in a porta potty. Yeah, it's not like fuck.
I'm trying to figure you out, man. I'm taking in what you're telling me, and I'm trying to fucking.
privately in my home.
Sure.
I mean, I've never jacked off. Have you ever jacked off on like a? You've jacked off on a plane, yeah?
No, I don't remember. If I have, it was when I was a young man.
Yeah.
And we were going to Greece
Yeah.
with my family, and I just had to
and
get
you knew
it in.
and you knew that you were gonna be in a shared hotel room.
Dude, that was really
That's fucking
brutal
rough.
stuff.
Waking up, family vacation, shared hotel room, and you wake up with like a massive erection, and your parents are like, "All right, time to get up." And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
What?
One sec.
Yeah, one second.
1 sec. Can you guys
It's
put on?
rough.
Can you put on the Hilton welcome channel, and maybe there's a middle-aged couple and the lady's wearing a bikini, and I can figure something out while you
Yeah.
guys go get the waffle started.
Well, I would. I was getting boners before I jacked off.
Right. Well, you
And
were
so-
you were famously afraid the Lord would smite
Right.
you.
Yeah, yeah,
you jacked
yeah.
off.
That immediately just, God's hand would
And you were a big
come out
wet
of a cloud.
dream guy.
Glock, not a big wet. That sounds crazy.
Didn't you get him a bunch?
No, I actually only got one once, and I remember it was right after, I was like bragging at school.
Oh wow!
Like all of my friends were talking about how their wet dreams. And I was like, yeah, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell no.
Wow.
And then I
Your
woke.
hubris.
Yeah, my hubris.
And God
Truly,
punished
like,
you with
immediately-
just
Yeah.
crusty jizz
Yeah.
underoos.
Yeah.
Do
Man.
you remember what it was?
The wet dream? I don't remember the dream, no.
I remember
wish.
my mind was.
You remember your first wet dream?
Yes, I was fingering Trish Stratus in the middle
Fuck
of a
yes.
wrestling ring.
Yes.
And there was like people there.
The wrestling
It was like a full show. I'm not kidding.
Go stop. You're like 13?
I was like 13.
That's so funny.
And I don't think I've had another one since then. And I swear, I've said this before. I feel like
Yeah.
I wasn't even close to touching pussy,
Right.
feeling what it felt like. The first time I felt pussy, I was like, whoa, it's just like the dream.
Right.
So I think God taught me what pussy felt like.
Oh, yeah.
Through a wet dream about me fingering. And I was,
That's
by the
kinda
way,
biblical. That's
I was
kind of a-
fingering in the
yeah.
wet dream. I wasn't fucking.
Yeah.
I was fingering, and I busted to fingering a lady.
In the wet dream,
dream.
your dick couldn't get hard?
No, this was well before my dick couldn't get hard.
Actually, my favorite like wet dream story of a friend of mine during that era is I had this friend in high school who like his first wet dream was a dream about jacking off. Where he was just like, that was what his imagination could concoct. That's what it was capable of at the time. It was just like, yeah, what if you jacked off?
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
That was, yeah.
I have huge respect for that.
But, yeah, wait, was Trish Stratus your favorite diva? Mine is Stacy Keibler, no question. Zero question.
Stacy Keibler, by the way, Baltimore product.
Yeah.
Dated George Clooney.
Ravens cheerleader.
Ravens cheerleader.
Before she was Miss Hancock in the WCW.
So we have a lot of respect for Stacy around these parts.
Yeah.
You know, to me, Stacy was a little too classically beautiful. I like them just fat-titted and over the top, the way wrestling ladies
Some
were.
like double D fakes.
Yeah.
Some,
you know, she was a little too. She was incredibly hot, but it was almost like she was a little too elegant for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She was a little too,
I needed some
too classy
fat,
of a broad.
some fat tits.
Yeah.
You know, out of a leather corset top.
Yeah.
That was sort of what I was looking for in my youth.
By the way, I do need to use the bathroom, which is unrelated to what we were.
Oh, sure,
I'm not
Brandon.
Jacking off.
Sure. Brandon has to piss. All of a sudden, we're talking about hot wrestling ladies, and Brandon has to fucking use the bathroom.
We'll put in a.
Let's time it.
We'll put in a 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
Thing
No.
in the
Let's time this.
Okay.
Oh, Brandon.
Stav, wake up! Come on, we got to resume the show here.
Oh my God, that was so wild, dude.
Sorry,
Holy
I just
shit.
I lost a lot of blood to my head.
Damn, what? You were pissing that whole time? That's crazy.
I just come on this couch. I just like come back out and just faint.
That's fucking crazy. I wouldn't put it past you to faint after beating off.
That would be.
That seems. If you told me you did that, I would not be surprised.
Oh Lord!
It just.
Lord!
Legit.
I'm getting the vapors.
Legit. It feels like I can see you. Like, you know, some kind of blood sugar thing.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Combined with the excitement of jacking off, you walked by a fucking Macy's swimwear sale, and now your dick is too hard, and you don't have a fucking Milky Way around, so you fucking jack off, and then you're like, oh. Have you fainted before?
Have I fainted? Have I fainted? Mm-hmm. I have fainted.
For what? Is it?
It was dehydration.
Dehydration.
It was dehydration.
Where were you?
I was on an Air Force Base golf course, taking golf lessons.
How old were you, a kid?
Yeah, I was like 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But I've fainted as an adult.
You have?
Have you fainted as an adult?
No, I haven't.
No?
This man loves fainting.
I've fainted a lot, like a lot in my adult life. It's kind of fucked up.
It's legit scary.
It's usually
when this big motherfucker falls over.
It's usually connected to like crossfading or like a night of drinking.
Yeah.
Then you get like heavy drinking all night. Then you get some weed in the mix, and then like you know some nicotine will take me over the edge.
Oh Lord!
But I think like. It's that, but I think it also is like definitely related to dehydration every time.
Probably.
Yeah,
because if you're not, you got to go one water for every alcohol.
Yeah,
That's like,
that's the classic.
No, you don't. If you're a fucking bitch, you do.
I fainted at a fucking taco truck one night after like a
brutal.
Bell House show, and I was like, oh, God,
That was
that's
brutal.
bad.
It was like me, you, we had a big crew.
Marie was there.
Marie Faustin was there.
Oh fuck!
She saw your ass crack your fucking chin on the cement.
Yeah.
Oh, do you got a bloody chin out of the deal?
I did another time I crossfaded, but
Yeah.
no, this time I fell on like my man bun when my hair was long. That actually probably like saved.
That saved your life. Your stupid hairstyle. That's the fucking reason.
And at no point after like I feel like the third time crossfaded.
Well, the best
fainting,
part
you're
is he keeps doing this around like his wife's friends and relatives.
Yeah,
like at no
It
point
happened
are you
on
like,
the
oh, maybe
boat
I
this
just do
summer.
one,
He did,
just
like-
pick one.
No.
Nah.
No,
Just gotta go hard.
no, you just gotta, you know.
Yeah, they
So
happened
we-
this summer.
It happened
yeah.
on a boat in Kentucky, and I like fucked my shoulder up for months because of it. Like I tore
This
something.
motherfucker had to go get an MRI because he had too many bush lights. Bush lights and hit a chillum on the on the boat.
Yeah, you were just talking before we recorded about slamming a 12er of twisties.
Oh yeah, I did.
We
in
got
Baltimore.
twisties if you want, man.
Oh, I'm good. I think it's too.
Keep it twisted.
Oh, wow. Well, you got that in the
I
arsenal
guess you
now?
don't like to keep it twisted, huh,
Huge.
Brandon?
I don't know. You bring him in. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll drink a 12 ribs.
Well, it's interesting though because you did not have the traditional college experience,
Right.
So, what did you have? Those like, do you have like
It was
some
all-
embarrassing drunken nights
So many.
when you must have been just like in LA though,
just
right?
me in LA, like around people I look up to.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah, because that was I was
You
I was in
dropped
like
out
real
of-
college for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that. You VCU,
and-
right?
VCU.
VCU for literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it was scary. Brandon had to go to community college and
No,
live at
I went to
home.
community college first.
Oh, okay.
I did my 2 years, and then I went to VCU,
Right.
knowing that I wanted to drop out.
Yeah.
And
Right, because you couldn't just tell your parents.
Yeah.
So you wasted everyone's time.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's like, yeah. And I sort of came home one day and was just, I was such a pussy about dropping out.
Yeah.
So it was just like, they're like, yeah, so you're going back to school? And I was like, jeez, I don't know.
Sorry, Dad. There goes your GI Bill. You served our country faithfully, and I burned about 30K of that.
It was not, this was a state school. This is
I dropped a nice
definitely-
8.
I think we got it back.
You got it back?
We got it back.
Okay, cool.
And,
prorated.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
cost your dad a
And-
couple, maybe $800.
And then I think like around the time that I would have graduated college, I was, I think I got like an Adam and Devine's house party out of it.
Right.
I was like,
oh,
yeah,
right. You were wearing the
look
Peter
at that,
Pan shirt.
Look at that. Look at that, Dad.
Yeah. That was in the Peter Pan
know.
shirt era. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. I had
Pull
to-
up Brandon Wardell, Adam Devine's house party. You're
Yeah, I think I have a long shirt.
you love those long
Yeah.
shirts. That was awesome.
Oh boy.
Go to images.
Comedy Central Africa. Hell yeah. Yeah. It's a long shirt.
Oh, Vlad.
Yeah, Jack, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, it's like a big. It's the first.
It's the first.
it's the
Yeah,
first
just go all the way
picture.
up.
Yeah.
See if we get a long. Just put this in the episode, Elder. See if we can get a picture. This is the problem with getting successful when you were young.
Yeah, turn that off. Yeah, no, I know. There's so much. The footprint is long.
Oh, what the hell? Is this the whole episode? They don't even got you by yourself.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Look at that long ass shirt. Keep going, Elvis. It's not
Yeah.
the best, even.
There's a long. There's a lot of
Yeah, that's nice.
wardrobe choices
Yep.
from that time that are
That
embarrassing.
long shirt, skinny pants, kind of
Yeah.
on your Peter Pan shit.
Yeah, it was, look, it was 20, this was 20, I think this was filmed in like December 2015. So, yeah.
We'll find a better image and put it
I
on
don't
the
know.
thing.
Yeah,
That's all right, man.
it's all good.
And you were
But-
just drunk. Did you get drunk as fuck at Adam Devine's house party?
Yeah, probably
In
after.
Hawaii?
Yeah,
In Hawaii?
Yeah, I mean, all of the embarrassing, there's like, yeah, the drunk, like embarrassing drunk stories are all from like me being like old enough to know better. all of it's
yeah.
from like, I don't know, probably like 4th of July 3 years ago. Like,
Oh, okay.
4th of July this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on some white wine spritzers this year.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I remember that's the good old days of drinking 40s, throwing up at a fucking shitty frat house, getting
Yeah.
no pussy whatsoever.
Yeah. It's never too late to start.
Yeah.
Just hanging out at frat row.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like where's the chiller?
Dude, we should go.
Where's
we
it? Yeah,
We should go meet some cool guys.
It doesn't have to be a raider. It can be a kickback.
Just a
It's,
kickback with the fellas.
Yeah.
And we can mentor these young gentlemen. We should go offer our mentoring services. Get our asses kicked by 19-year-olds.
Hey, Cold brews for a bowl of crew. What's up, fellas?
Get arrested for giving alcohol to minors and they beat our asses too.
We get our ass beat by like 17, 19-year-olds with MAGA hats on.
You pussies probably voted for Biden. Stomping us out. They're fucking so jacked. Their girlfriends are so beautiful.
telling you about like I'm just like telling them about like a Vine that went viral in 2016.
Yeah, when I was your age, I'm like, I was doing pretty well. I could get booked on any open mic in the DC area when I was your age. Not a lot of chicks were that interested in me. A couple years later, I would fuck 4 girls. That was pretty cool. But yeah,
I was fucking at 20. That was when I started fucking. I've started fucking at 21.
Okay.
I was fucking.
No one said you weren't, by the way.
Look, I was fucking a lot.
I was
fucking a lot.
I was doing a hypothetical about me bragging to these frat guys.
Yeah.
I never said what age you were fucking at.
I was fucking a lot. Look, stop.
I didn't say you weren't, man. I was talking about what a loser I was at that age.
Oh, sure. But when did you start fucking?
I fucked at 21 like you, my
21.
friend. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool thinking I would never get pussy in my life. One time seeing tits 4 times. Once it was like this girl in high school who we were dating. Yeah. And I went to like a party and we like made out and she showed me her tits, and then the next day and then I like left the part and then I left the party, then she was like, I went to another party. And I was like, she called me. I was like, this is awesome. She's probably gonna like come over and beg to suck me off. And she's like, hey, and she was like, hey, I accidentally got fingered last night.
Oh man.
I was like, well,
accidentally got fingered is crazy.
Accidentally got fingered is so fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like, we were supposed to do that in a wrestling ring.
She fucked like, you fucking bitch. I just bought my singlet. I just rented out the Clarence Do Burns Arena. It was supposed to be special, just like God put in my
really like the wrestling.
Dude, it was like an arena, and I'm not an exhibitionist.
Yeah,
I don't want people to watch me fuck. I mean, listen, I like the idea.
The most risky.
I mean, I like the idea of like a different girl watching me fuck a girl. But
have you ever done it in like outside of a car or something?
Not outside of a car. I mean, I've gotten my dick. I've gotten head in a car in a busy street.
That's cool.
But nothing. And I guess I fucked in a car in a busy street in Baltimore.
I got head outside of a car in Maryland once.
Nice, dude. At College Park or just in the state of Maryland?
Just in the state of Maryland. Yeah. Like in the state of, and this was I think it started in. I think we went full DMV that night.
Oh wow.
But,
getting head in all 3, DC, Maryland, Virginia. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, man. Wale.
That's fucking so cool.
Fucking yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
That was awesome. And then I remember I was so drunk. A girl with whom it was rumored she had herpes, but I swear she just had a cold sore.
Right.
In high school, she was fondling my dick, and I was like throwing up. I was like about to throw up because I was so drunk. And I was like, fuck, I've just blown this.
Yeah.
And then the next day she messaged me on MySpace. She was like, that was a crazy night. I don't even remember what happened.
Oh, man.
And then I'm like, yeah, me neither. She had like a boyfriend. She was just like
a
16-year-old loose woman. Shout out to her, though. You know, she let me suck some titties.
Yeah. And Stav was 22.
And I was, and this was this is when I just like right after my college graduation, I was celebrating. I was also 16. What a horrible goddamn. Truly, it is funny how much of your life when you don't fuck young
is defined.
You're like, I'm never going to fuck.
Right.
It's insane that was a constant worry. That we just all our friends didn't fuck, and we weren't. We were just such a hysterical group of losers because it's like we weren't the ugliest guys of all. We were fun to be around. We were even like kind of gregarious, but it was like We were just nervous around.
Yeah, you're not
around
like
girls.
the lowest. You're at like a nice mid tier in
Yeah.
the social hierarchy.
Absolutely. We were not the kind of
Right?
dorks that don't.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if we were a little lower,
Right.
you get to fuck those creatures. Those
Right.
creatures fuck each
Oh,
other.
bro, yes, because that's the thing. Is like the fucking.
They do.
Oh my fucking god! Because there was like I remember in high school there was like a girl that sat in front of me in math class that would like have like a tail. She would like wear a tail, and it's like that
Was it
crew.
in her ass?
Like it wasn't
No,
like
no, she was hanging it off.
it was hanging it off. Hanging off her, yeah. Hanging, you know,
yes,
tail.
the foxtail
Right,
kids.
foxtail. And those kids were
fucked.
fucking till the room
Insanity,
stank, as they say.
And by the way, those kids
Yeah.
didn't take long. It just took
Yeah.
taking off one undergarment,
Right.
and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
good God.
But those were the kids. It was the sort of the mid range, sort of. Actually, I guess
getting pussy for during watching Yu Yu Hakusho and
Yeah.
blowing some
Yeah.
really atrocious girl with scoliosis' back out. some fat black dude with the worst lineup you've ever seen in your life. Just the fucking shittiest, fucking most jagged fucking hairline. Just like who's just taking a break from Super Smash to just fuck the skittiest white girl with scoliosis you've ever seen in your life, or a fat one with huge tits.
fattest,
Huge, pretty nice tits.
Yeah.
But the rest of her body was horrible. Those kinds of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was, hey, good for them. They're probably more well adjusted than me. They got pussy young.
They were fucking,
They knew
were
what they
fucking-
liked. They're at anime cons now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They live a simpler, better life than me, for sure.
The cons. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, yeah, there was probably a healthy anime crew at your high school, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. How about yours, Eldest? Did you, or were they just regular dorks, theater dorks?
No, I think it was like a very similar thing to what you probably had going at Poly.
Yeah.
Like, you think we would have more because we're like an arts high school, but there were like sort of the snobby art kids, and then
Right.
there was like a much smaller subsect of just those weird anime like Nightmare Before Christmas type kids who
I have to tip my hat to them in the early to mid 2000s. They really were fighting for acceptance. Anime is the biggest thing in the world now.
Yeah.
In 2005, you would get your ass kicked for liking anime.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Only
the
DBZ was
cultural
accepted.
Pendulum, yeah.
Only DBZ.
Eldest, I didn't know you went to an arts high school.
I went
It's
to
like the high school from like Victorious. You went to like a school like that.
It was Carver Center in Towson.
He doesn't know
You
that
ever
shit.
heard of that?
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, shout out to them.
He's a proud alum.
Yep.
We need to get them to create the Sula wing for podcasting. In 10 years, when Carver adds a podcasting department, I'm not kidding. Let's donate money and get it named after you.
That would be fucking awesome. I go teach a seminar on how to use the Roadcaster. I pull up like a YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is just pretty much Google anytime you have a problem, and then call your 20-year-old nephew to tell you how to fucking use Discord.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Brandon,
man.
can you turn that mic in underhand? Like
this?
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, like this?
No. Like, see that little joint?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
Push that little part up the other
like
direction.
this?
Like this.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
No
Should
problem.
we start from the beginning?
Yeah, can we take it from the top, Elvis?
I should have said something a little earlier, but it's all good.
Eldest, the number one, the self-described number one producer in podcasting.
Sound off in the fucking comments. What do you think?
Yeah. Actually, let's get a power ranking. I will support you as number one podcast producer, Eldest, because we keep things in-house. You never go against the family in public.
That's
so
right.
absolutely, Eldest, number one producer. Everyone can suck his dick. The producer power rankings. God damn, dude. Yeah. Well, all we talk. I feel like I had a question. I just wanted to talk about just a little pet peeve of mine. I had some Chipotle today, and I asked for double meat,
Oh.
and the guy didn't really give me a double meats amount.
Damn.
He kind of gave me the regular when you ask for half. Because when you ask for half, you're kind of getting 1.5.
If you
kinda-
get the double meat, you have to
gotta
double wrap. You got to
really-
double wrap it.
Well, I get a bowl.
Okay,
I'm not, I get a bowl. I'm a sophistic.
I see.
I'm a sophisticate.
Yes.
I'm not a fucking animal eating with
Yes.
my hands.
Yes, you eat it out of a trough.
No, I don't use my mouth. I fucking and it's trough. You fucking
Trough.
illiterate prick.
Trough.
You
Trough.
fucking
Fuck.
you fucking drop out. You
Trough? Fuck. Can we
you
run that
fucking
back?
idiot.
Can
No,
we do a reshoot on that?
no, we can't. And he just didn't give me enough meat, and I was so shocked. I didn't say. I regret not saying anything in that moment, but I did steal a hot sauce to make up for it.
Like a bottle.
I stole the bottle
It's nice
because
to,
it just felt right. And you know what? He told me enjoy your meal 4 times to the point where I'm wondering like. Was he getting it over on me? Was he getting one over on me? Was he like rubbing it in that he didn't give me enough meat? So just, but I think I was justified because double meat's pretty expensive these days.
Yeah.
And I think whatever that hot sauce cost, maybe $4 a bottle. I think I got
$4.
back.
The Tabasco, like a Tabasco.
Smoked Tabasco sauce.
That's got to be like $10.
No.
Right? 8.
Maybe 6
The small
or
ones.
something.
Six.
Oh, a small one.
The ones they have
Oh,
in
I thought it's
Chipotle.
like the full because my
not the huge ones.
Yeah, I had like a community college buddy that was always
Stealing?
walking out of the big boys. The big boy Tabasco.
Well, and I will say about $7. Oh, $7.
yeah.
Well, whatever.
Oh, because I was thinking about the 12. I guess the 12 ounce.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
And it just felt justified in this case.
Yeah.
You don't skip me on double meat.
I feel like time and again, my experience has shown that, just ask for the half and half. It's about the same thing. The double meat isn't like...
I wanted more protein, Eldis. I have a day of podcasting ahead
I
of me.
understand, but the half and half, they always like put more than you think it's going to be.
I
They don't
get that.
perfectly
I wanted
measure.
it filled to the fucking brim with meat. And this fucking guy gives me the half and half treatment and I saw him look at the fucking spoon too. I saw him because I said half brisket, half steak. Brisket was looking good. I made a judgment call. I usually go chicken. Brisket's looking good. I say I say brisket and steak. He takes a half scoop.
Yeah.
And then here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I had him because you put a half scoop and then I say, actually, it's a double.
You wanna?
And so he's gonna give me another half. You know what I mean? He's gonna give me another one of those
you should
3
dox
quarters.
the address of this Chipotle.
No, I
You
shouldn't.
should dox this.
No, I don't know the.
dox this
Listen,
Chipotle
I don't
right
have
now.
the address of the employee. I'm not. That would be worth doxing. I'm not gonna dox the one near my house, idiot. God, Brandon,
You should call in a bomb threat to this Chipotle.
I don't know what the guy's name is. Again, I don't want to harm the Chipotle. I want to harm the one guy.
We want to harass an employee, not
Yeah, I want to harass
not
some
destroy
17-year-old
private
kid.
property.
Yeah, Brandon, I respect private property more than anything in the world, but I don't respect working workers who chip me from fucking getting enough steak.
What did you? Yeah, it was the steak. It was this steak.
It was half steak, half. But like I said, I saw him look at the spoon, and I saw him consider going back for brisket, and he didn't. And I literally in that moment was like it hurt me to do.
And the
this.
brisket's limited time, right?
Limited time.
Yeah.
You're so fuck. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I'll never get that
Yeah.
brisket back.
Yeah, TikTok.
Holy
yeah.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the rest of it was hitting today. Chipotle has become very, very hit or miss.
Yeah.
Today it was on. The rice was fresh. It wasn't overdone. It was the guac was greener than Shrek's nuts. It wasn't that fucking weird little fucking moldy shit. You know what I mean? That weird browning shit.
Yeah.
I got fucked in a major way, and that's why I took myself a little Tabasco. So I suppose my question to you, Brandon, is have you ever had to take out justice in unconventional ways?
Every time I'm at an airport,
Okay.
I always like let's say if
Well, I was correcting a wrong. You're just stealing from the airport.
yeah, and I'm that's a wrong on all of us.
Of the system.
Of the system.
I'm
this
talking
price
more
gouging.
tit for tat.
Oh, like a personal slight.
Have you ever got, what's a time that maybe a low-level employee has slighted you and you've taken it out on them or the company or an unrelated person?
I don't know. I'm a friend of the working class.
Okay, well, have you ever gotten revenge? Have you ever...
Have I ever got... Oh, actually, here's have you ever, like... gotten okay, so this is an example of and we're doing a lot of reminiscing about high school, college days.
Sure.
There was this one kid that was mean to me in high school.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is like maybe junior, senior year. And so I remember this kid was mean to me multiple times in high school. And then we were all at the same pool party. And he left his hat in this room that everybody had like changed.
Sure.
Right? So I'm changing into my swim trunks, and I remember like grabbing I like rubbed his hat
on your nuts.
on my nuts, right?
Classic.
And then I go to like tell the lads. I go to report it back to the lads, like they're gonna love this.
Yeah.
They're gonna love this hilarious tale.
Yeah.
And then I tell them, and they're like, "What? That's fucking gross, man. What's wrong with you? What the fuck? That's fucking weird, man. Brandon, that's fucking weird of you." And I was like, I thought it was
so funny. They didn't like it. I thought you were gonna say you go to tell them they love it, and then like the girl who's hosting the pool party, her little brother that has fucking cancer comes out, and he's like, "Wow, Frank gave me his Nationals cap. Doesn't it look good on me?" And everyone's just like, "What the fuck, Brandon? You put your nuts on that kid's little fuzzy chemo head. You piece of shit."
Yeah, I mean that would have been worse.
That would have been good. Yeah, tell people that's what happened from now on when you tell that story. That's good, man. I don't mean to, that would have been nothing like some nice revenge.
Have you tried to get revenge on somebody?
I just told you.
But
got
like
revenge on Chipotle.
like
Not really.
Without commerce involved.
Not really. I'm just talking about slights one way or the other.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, corporations have free speech. I don't know if you know that.
They're
Brandon.
people.
The Citizens United ruling. So that is kind of like a personal slight. Me versus Chipotle. It has fallen off. We need a new fast casual revolution.
Yeah.
What's the next concept? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a fast casual like huge chain that's like a Mediterranean kebab type place.
Kava.
Oh yeah. Does that not count?
Kava is like, it kind of is, but it's like salads, bowls. I'm talking about the classic kebab doner, like fucking rice and doner, like Turkish kind of classic shit that isn't like widespread.
Bad idea. I farted 3 times. It's my house.
I know. But
I fart as many times as I want.
It smells
Shut
like
the
farts.
fuck up and go jack off again.
I can smell your
Go
farts.
beat off again. God, this fucking guy. Out of control, man, this guy. I told you I had a Chipotle that was much heavier on the beans than meat. Yeah, so I'm farting a little more than I want to.
Yes.
I had it hours ago.
This could have been prevented.
This is ill-gotten Chipotle.
Yes.
This is, this is because they fought. If I had just had more steak, you wouldn't be smelling this.
Yeah, that's true.
My stomach would be more settled. The ratio of beans to protein would be better. Well, I think we've really, gotten to the bottom of kind of learning you a little better, Brand. That's ostensibly the part of this show is that we're just really getting to know our guests.
I mean, the first one, we have the first one.
First couple.
They want to get into
You've been here a couple times.
The biographical stuff.
You've been here a couple times. We've talked about Beetlejuice's penis. We've talked about...
This is the fourth time. I'm one away from a jacket.
Oh wow, we do need to make jackets for the 5-Timers Club.
Yeah.
That is true. So why don't we go ahead and play some questions here from our beloved fans, Eldis.
Oh, Stavvy baby. I called in probably a couple weeks ago regarding my financial difficulties, but I failed to elaborate.
Okay.
So here's my situation. I own 2 properties out of state in Colorado and California. Right now I'm currently living in Florida.
Why?
I work 2 jobs.
Why is that what your life is like? That sounds so hard and stupid, but okay.
Now I'm currently living in Florida. I work 2 jobs. I have no days off yet. I'm still in insurmountable debt.
What?
However, during this morning's unfortunate election results, I found out that one of the guys I had been seeing is undocumented, and he's suggesting that he pay me $20,000 to get married.
Interesting.
And I don't know, what are your thoughts? Like, I feel like I would have a lot to lose during this marriage, and I know that, you know, you are responsible for that person for the next 10 years, so it's just a lot to consider. But I am dead broke right now, Stavvy. Like, I have no savings. Like, should I do this? Should I refinance my house? I don't know. Like,
why do you own 2 properties?
Oh, sell the properties. Sell the 2 properties.
Are you underwater on the properties? Sell the properties.
Sell the 2 properties.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear her
Why
out.
do you have 2 properties?
She must be underwater if it's like this fucking bad.
Yeah,
but
sell the
This
2
is the
properties
problem when
for
people
sure.
look at TikToks. They're like, get passive income, buy out of state, rent it out, get your cash flow going.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots, man. I don't know what's going on, but why do you have 2 properties? Why are you living in Florida? Why don't you live in one of your 2 properties?
Sell the 2 properties.
What's the fuck is like? This is her elaborating. This feels like a fucking riddle, dude. I don't fucking know. What the fuck? This is you with giving us more information,
Right. I mean, I don't.
What-
She should save this guy.
Well, we don't know. She doesn't know this guy.
Sell the properties.
Look, I don't know if she should marry the thing is,
Marry this guy.
should you get into a marriage for $20K?
Not for $20K. That's crazy.
I feel like that's got to be market rate for like what
I think
a green
that-
card marriage like
No,
pay.
I don't think it's a bad sum of money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he's jacking off again.
He's getting horny at the thought of a green card marriage.
Well, so you get married. You know what happens at your wedding? He just thought of a lady in a wedding dress, and his dick started getting hard. Like, ooh, maybe she's wearing tasteful lace. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I mean, why? Okay. Is there a truly, we don't know. Is there a reason you're in Florida? Is there a reason you're not in California or Colorado? If you like Florida, why don't you sell your properties? If you don't have a good, I mean, that's what I would do. I would just, clearly your overhead is too high, right? And if you get this $20,000, does it solve your problems? If you're, like, if that's the case, which I can't in any way see that it is, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're in insurmountable debt, you're going to marry someone for a little breathing? You're going to essentially commit fraud? That's the other thing. We haven't even talked about how you could get caught, and that could fuck your life up.
And that, you know, I'm sure a green card marriage will be easier than ever to go through in the next 4 years.
Right. And that you might just end up in a bad marriage. And he does, like, she says she's actually seeing the guy.
She says one of the guys I'm seeing.
Right, which actually makes it more complicated in a way. Like, if it's just some guy.
Right.
And it's like, if it's perfect scenario, it would be a gay dude.
Right.
Be his beard for $20K.
Yeah.
You guys move in together. He fucking, you know, gives you fashion tips. You know, you get your own little gay guy for $20, and you get $20K. Perfect setup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not what's going on here. This feels like, from what you told us, I would say what your life is missing is not more complications. You're spread across 3 states. You own property. You have debt.
Yeah.
You're dating multiple guys. Is $20K going to solve your problems? If the answer is no, then definitely don't do it. If it is, if 20K somehow would solve all your problems,
sell the places.
then it's like, at least think about it. Well, but I don't know. Obviously you should sell the places, right? I think that's the first step. But I'm saying, in a world where you can keep everything and 20K is all you need to fix your life.
Yeah.
Right? If there's some $20,000 like, loan that's about to accrue more debt if you don't pay it off soon, then at least think about it. But if it won't, if $20,000 doesn't completely fix your life, don't do it. Right? Don't fucking do it. Right. And now let's think about the rest of your life. Why is this going on? Why the fuck do you have 2 properties in 2 different states? Why do you live in Florida? This is not the answer. Getting an illegal, incredibly complex, both emotionally and like financially scheme is not your answer here. Simplifying your life is the answer. And like, your shit's all over the place right now. So yeah, hopefully, I love that this is, I appreciate you kept it brief. We really appreciate that. But this is the rare time. 20 more seconds would have been fine for a little background on what the fuck how you got these properties, where you got the money, did you inherit them, why you won't sell them, why you're in Florida, etc., etc. Damn.
She's got to go towards less paperwork.
Less paperwork.
A marriage will add more paperwork.
I mean, that's crazy. You could just tell she's like easy pickings right now. This guy senses weakness in her.
Yeah. He's watching the delegates go up. He's like,
would you consider? Is there a number you would consider for a green card marriage? Would you do that?
Damn. For like, and we have to.
You don't have to have sex.
It's a real. Oh, okay.
It could be a sham marriage.
Yeah. So then you have to go around being like, yeah, so I'm in a sham marriage.
I will say, I do know people that have done this. Yeah. It happens in New York a lot. I know Greek people that have done this. Like,
I know straight. You can get like gay married as a straight couple. Like, you can get like a civil union.
But I don't think that would like help you immediately get in the country.
But you can get like no. It's not a green card thing. But I know people have done that for like healthcare.
Yeah, that's easy. You can do that, no problem. But we're talking about getting you in the country. That feels like a little harder.
Damn. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say because I have less money than you do. So it's
Yeah, I mean our number. My number is $10 million. No, and Brandon's is 450.
Like.
20K is a nice fucking. That's a nice amount of money.
It would require more than 20K.
But what if it's easy? What if it's like you just need to fucking be roommates with somebody for like a couple years, and they pay for everything and they give you a lump sum?
But this is like for years. So like I feel like
I don't know how long it is, to be honest with you.
I don't think
like
it's 10 years.
500K. Oh yeah, you're too pricey, bro.
100K.
100K seems
100K
still a lot.
Reasonable.
I don't think anyone's doing that shit for more than like 20K.
I think 20K is probably what it is.
I mean, that's the top end.
Because broke, you're just gonna go to broke ass people. That's the thing. Like,
you're
gonna go to people who are struggling. Like the people that I know that have done it. Like, I don't even know how much it was.
If I had a chance at like 24,
right? That's actually more accurate.
That would have been. That's more accurate.
Awesome. Right.
Imagine 20K when you're like, because it's also a little more believable when you're young and dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Your life is less like. Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome. Dude, and 24.
I'm sure I would have turned
even 10K.
I'm sure if she was like even like a little hot, I would have turned like ultra simp too and try to like fuck her or something also. and like just like just deluded myself that maybe it really can work or something.
She might have even thrown you some pussy because she started getting nervous. You're just reading you're just reading up on immigration law, and she's like.
I just say shit like, what if they get some evidence that might make this a little less bulletproof than it is right now? Just blackmail her.
She would still dominate you just purely psychologically.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially 24-year-old Eldest.
Yeah, for real.
Not the He-Man we see before us today. Not the bitch controller. Not the number one bitch tamer. Working the fucking roadcaster as we speak. Oh, fuck, dude.
Stavvy, eldest guest, thank you for taking my call. So I have a friends with benefits situation with a gal that we both very much enjoy.
Wow.
She is a hot, goth, Dominican babe,
I'm
just
so
my type.
jealous.
We met on a kinky site, so it's kind of like a goddess vibe,
Oh, he simped out.
It's very fun. And it's, over time, evolved into kind of a sugar baby situation.
Oh, it's
and that's
evolved
my
into that.
question for you.
This guy's
I really
awesome.
enjoy it. I think she enjoys it too.
Wait,
And, you know, she'll send me a text daily.
That's
You know, I'm
automated.
hungry for lunch with a cute little emoji face.
Oh, yeah. She
I'll
misses
Venmo her a
you.
little money. Now, I'm happy to get her Ubers, and if we were in person, of course, I'd buy dinner, but I can't afford this shit.
Fuck.
I'm at a point now where I'm spending way more money.
This guy's awesome. He's like, I have a friends with benefits situation. No, you don't. Let's start there. Yeah, man. And I have a private chef named Uber Eats. Yeah, and I have my own restaurant that cooks me whatever I want.
I like how he said it evolved into a sugar baby thing, and he led with, "I like it." She kind of likes it too.
Yeah,
like it's like even close to his choice.
He's like, now, this is awesome. He's like, now, if we were in person, of course I would buy dinner. It's like, which he's saying, if she would date me, I'd go on a date.
Wait, I really want to. I'm
Yeah,
reading
let's
where it
finish.
goes.
No, I've trained my mind to ignore everything.
Right.
You know, I actually legit don't know how it's going. So please keep us going here, Eldest.
Shit. I'm at a point now where I'm spending way more money on her than myself. I'm packing sandwiches for lunch
I wonder if he's
and paying for her
lying.
deliveries all the time.
Oh my god.
And so I told her recently that, you know, I'm not as rich as you think I am. We might have to scale this back. I'm going to be homeless at this rate before long.
Wow, that's how to
And I can
handle
tell she
that.
was kind of disappointed. And frankly, I'm a little disappointed too. I wish I had that kind of scratch because it's
That's
it's a
what
nice
you're
dynamic.
disappointed in.
Sexy.
Timeout.
So looking for advice here to how to maintain that dynamic without going
What the
for
fuck?
it. It's not so easy to navigate. Thanks. Looking forward to your advice.
How to maintain that
Man,
dynamic?
This guy's awesome. I love that he's like, I'm disappointed too. I wish I had the kind of scratch to keep it going. What you're disappointed in is that you're not rich enough to afford her, not that she doesn't respect you enough to just date you. That's what you're disappointed in?
it is
I mean,
awesome how strongly he's deluded himself into thinking like he likes this.
I
Right.
mean, he might be the pay pig type. We might be talking to a broke wannabe pay pig
Right.
here, which I do
that's-
find.
that's
I mean,
rough.
get your bag, ladies. I don't
Yeah.
want to stop that, but that
Yeah.
is so pathetic. It's insane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Just, I mean, like I'll buy girls stuff when I'm dating them, but it's like,
Sure.
yeah, just being like, here you go.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good to pay that you use
Yeah.
that I have to pack fucking PB&J while I'm buying.
No,
you
that's
fucking,
rough.
How can I continue this dynamic? Well,
Is to have more money or just stop doing this? Enjoy it while it lasted.
I mean, this is over, obviously, the second
Yeah.
you stop buying her stuff. The only way out of that is to try and just date her.
Yeah.
My
And
hunch
accrue,
is she's saying no.
Credit card debt.
Yeah, go into massive credit
I
card
love
debt.
how, because he already was like, he said, you know, I told her I'm not rich.
Well, that's
And
the
you
thing.
can feel her pussy dry up crazy.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the way you flip this is not by groveling and talking about what a poor piece of shit you are. You're like, geez, all this money, I'm going to be homeless. You're like, all right, babe, I love buying you stuff. But, you know, like, there's no way. Because the answer is be a different guy.
Right.
Be the kind of guy that doesn't have to pay for access to this woman's time. And that's not who you are.
Right. I'm sort of in a nice little wage gap relationship where
Nice.
she She makes way
she
more
pays
than I
for
do.
those. Yeah.
And so then when the bill comes and she takes it,
wow,
it's a fun little surprise.
That
to be
is
like,
fun.
Surprise! I'm a fucking
Surprise.
loser. Yeah,
Nah, that's
your
dick
ass.
too good, brother.
Yeah.
That is dick too good.
Dickmatized by Brandon
yeah.
Wardell. Since I'm your friend, I can't offer this woman counsel, but I hope someone does. If she calls in, I would have to abstain. I would have to evacuate the bench and say I have a conflict of interest here. Yeah, you're fucked, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. The question is, do you wish you were more of a pay pig? Is that what you wish was happening? Because if that's the case, make more money.
Right.
But if what you're disappointed in is that you don't get to just fuck this woman. It's like, well, here's the other thing. You have to do. The thing about the show is, it never hurts to try, and you gotta have the conversation, right?
Yeah. But
you can always attempt to be like,
yeah,
this is awesome. I love spending time with you. I love spoiling you when I can. I love buying you shit. You know, if you want to keep going out, I'll take you out. We'll go.
It feels like a very conditional relationship.
Of course it does, but I'm saying that's his only move.
Right.
His only move is that, and she might say, not interested in that.
Yeah.
Hit me back up when if you make bonus.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Go get a fucking job selling cars, move enough Hyundais to fucking, get a nice commission check, and then hit me up. We'll go to Carrabba's.
Yeah.
But that's your only move, brother. Unless you want to be a pay pig, in which the answer is make more money by any way you can. Sounds awesome. What's she up to? What's his area code? Goth Dominican pay. She can pay.
What's the most expensive gift you've given to a woman?
I don't know. Maybe vacation related stuff.
Okay.
Travel stuff.
Okay. You ever buy a lady a dress?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, this was during a very fiscally irresponsible time. I bought a dress once
for the woman you were dating, or just
a girl that I was
little
fucking,
jump off
to be like,
look at me, I'm a rapper.
I'll fuck you in the dress.
Nice. Dude.
Yeah, but it was like this was a time in my life where I was it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have done that.
Of course, yeah. You're still recovering from that decision.
Yeah.
You're still trying to pay off your Bloomingdale's credit card.
50% off first purchase.
I mean, I would, if I was in a relationship now, I would definitely, and whenever I'm dating anybody, I'd pay for everything. But, I haven't been in a real relationship in a while, so I haven't bought anybody a crazy gift. More like a nice fine meats. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Fine dinners, that type of thing. But I'm ready. I'm ready to be on my, get some gifts. Get some gifts for the cherished bitch in my life. Mm-hmm. Please, Lord, bring me a special hoe to a special hoe to fucking to spoil. All right. Well, good luck to that guy. He's soaked toast. And listen, buddy, when it's over, you had a great run.
Yeah.
Great run.
Sounds like it.
You found like a fucking loser. She's hot as shit.
Yeah.
Goth Latina. Mwah.
What's the kinky app?
It might be
Field.
That's my guess.
Situation. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
He's like,
that's a big one.
He's like the kinky app, adult friend finder or whatever. How do you buy pussy these days? It used to be off Craigslist.
Yeah.
Is there a website or an app?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
What?
I wish I knew so that I could make that joke.
Well, they're seeking arrangements, right?
Right.
That's
right.
Do you know that? Do you know that Lil B song, "Love Buying Pussy"? It's like, I'm a cash out on a hoe. I love my pussy.
He's so good. The phrase "love buying pussy" is awesome because, like, you know what? Pretty cool, man. Buying pussy's awesome.
I mean, he has a lot of good. That's like in the same vein as he has that song that's like, I'm in the strip club stealing money off the floor.
Damn, love buying pussy. That might have to be a winter anthem around these parts. All right. Well, good luck to our pal.
Yeah.
Who does, by the way, love buying pussy. He just can't admit that to himself.
Yeah.
He thinks he's in a relationship, sort of, but he is buying pussy, it sounds like. He's buying it one lunch at a time. He's buying it one grilled cheese.
Fuck, what's the
half soup and salad at a time.
Yeah, he's got the pussy on layaway. What's that one? What's that app where it's Klarna?
Klarna, I don't know.
He's got the pussy on Klarna.
I don't know Klarna. Is that
Oh yeah, they show that shit on like checkouts on online stores.
Oh,
and
a marketplace type app.
Yeah, it's like you could pay this off in like 4 payments.
Oh yes. I love that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's dark that's out there.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got, LD?
Hey, this is the second draft because my last message was too long. Sorry.
It's okay.
But hey, Stavvy and Eldest, I hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to reach out and ask for some advice about a situation that I'm going through with my family right now. So for some background, my mom and dad have been off and on for the past few years, and I'm currently 23, and I have 2 younger siblings that are in high school and college.
To have,
so 2 years ago,
a fuck boy dad who won't commit to your mom.
Yeah, so my mom and dad are in a situationship.
I'm trying to. Are these red or green flags between my mom and my dad? I haven't seen my dad since the time he commented flame emojis on my mom's Instagram story.
Man.
All right.
Right now. So for some background, my mom and dad have been off and on for the past few years, and I'm currently 23, and I have 2 younger siblings that are in high school and college. So 2 years ago, my mom and dad were in the middle of a divorce, and while my mom went away on a trip, at one point, my dad got me, my brother and sister together, and told us that he was a sperm donor for a good 3.5 years, because he was a college athlete on scholarship, and he couldn't legally get a job at the time. And just had to be really
he didn't get under the table fucking. He didn't play football for Alabama, I'll tell you that much. They would have dropped the bag on him. Anyway.
He also told us that we probably have 80 to 100 siblings out in the world.
No.
Side note too.
80 to 100.
Oh, 80 to
not
100.
80 to 100.
Oh,
Okay.
80 to 100.
80 to 100.
Okay.
That's still crazy and probably not true. But anyway, go ahead.
Rookie numbers.
So we probably have 80 to 100 siblings out in the world. Side note too,
Why would
he
you
did
tell
not
your
tell my
children
mom
that?
about this until after they were married. So super toxic, has caused a lot of issues in their marriage. But I wasn't too shocked because he's always hinted that he's hid shit from us and would tell us when we were adults and did things took us to the Vince Vaughn Delivery Man movie 3 times. So yeah, at the end of the day, I was super stoked.
So this is a movie about Vince Vaughn being a sperm donor?
He's like, pay attention.
Oh my god. That poster is crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm the shrug. Fuck. Yeah, he took them to that 3 times?
However, when he learns that he is the biological father of more than 500 offspring, and many of them are suing to learn his identity, he decides to hold himself accountable.
That's so funny.
This guy took his kids to this movie
3 times. Yeah, this is pretty interesting, huh?
He's like, hey. He made some mistakes, but in the end, I think we can all agree a redeemable guy.
Yeah, you would
who's
agree.
doing his best.
It would be okay if a guy you knew did this stuff.
That's fucking crazy. Oh man, this guy's hilarious.
He 3 times. So yeah, at the end of the day, I was super stoked to know that I have more family, and
that's so
ended up
nice.
doing Ancestry and 23andMe and found 3 half siblings. And they're all super chill, and we want to get to know each other and meet in person and stuff. But the issue is, like, I was very open about my siblings marriage with my dad. You know, my parents were getting divorced, and he was curious to meet them too. But then they got back together.
Oh, hilarious.
So recently, you know, they sat me down and told me that they were super uncomfortable with the fact that I'm openly reaching out to my half siblings because it reopens a lot of their wounds.
What?
And, you know, they feel like it's a betrayal to our family.
What?
And it looks like, you know, they said it feels like I'm, you know, looking for more family to replace them. You know, I personally think that's super unfair because, you know, it's my dad's decision to be a fucking sperm donor in the first place, and my mom's decision to, like, continue their marriage. But my younger sister has also expressed that she's, like, super angry with me and uncomfortable with me doing this. And she said it feels like I'm trying to split my parents up again. So I definitely want to respect how she feels. But yeah, so I'd love some advice on how to go about continuing to forge the relationship with my half siblings, but, you know, also keep my family relationships intact. It seems like if I show any evidence that I'm still reaching out to my siblings, my whole family would be pretty fucking pissed at me. So yeah, thanks. Love y'all.
This is crazy. This is fucking insane. I mean, first of all, I will say, I think it is very nice and positive of the caller to be like,
I like this guy.
I want to reach out to, you know, it's interesting. I don't know that I would feel, I weirdly do see both sides in a way here, because it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm way more on the side of the caller. The caller has done absolutely nothing wrong. Right. It's not, you were put in this position. Someone says you have biological siblings out there, and you were just like, you know what? I'd like to meet them, right? And that's totally your whatever. That's your, if that's what you want to do. It is also, it's weird. I guess it's like this reaction. I don't think a lot of people would have this reaction. I have to be honest. Yeah. I don't know that people would be like, oh, I have to definitely seek them out and have a relationship with them. That's not a 100% no-brainer. You know what I mean?
Right.
That you would be like if my dad had fucking, if my dad told me he had 3 kids from when he was a teenager somewhere in fucking Athens, I guess I'd be like, I mean, I don't fucking see my brothers enough. I'm gonna fucking see some guy. Right. You know what I mean? Like, like maybe this age too. Our caller sounds younger and less.
She's 20. She's 23. She said, I believe.
Yeah, she's in a positive, nice, and she might just be a positive, upbeat person, whatever. Right. I will say, though, it's completely unfair for them to take this out on you.
Yes.
You were put in this situation. You're responding the way you want to respond. Right. And for your parents, whose fucking fault this is, to sit you down and be like, what you're doing is fucked up. It's like, hey, it's just like, I just, that's so shitty of your mom and dad. I mean, they sound fucking immature, to be honest with you. The kinds of people that like have this weird half breakup, and then he tells you to kind of spite your mom. Like, why does he even tell you that in the middle of this divorce? And then they get back together. It's bizarre. And so, if it was just your parents, I would say, who gives a fuck? Do whatever you want. The fact that your sister is also mad. I think I chalk that up to her being on your parents' side too much. They said it was her younger sister, right?
Yeah.
Who's a fucking dumb little kid. Like this girl's like, if this girl's 23, her sister's younger than her.
It's like she already opened the can of nuts. It's like, what are you? She already got in touch with these.
Yeah, she already reached out to them. What is she going to say?
Stop talking to them?
Hey, my mom. And it's not even like a child. If it was a child of an affair, I could even see this. But this is just somebody who you happen to fuck. It's like, what are you threatened by?
Yeah.
I could see. Okay, so I think, like, you know, being a sperm donor, it is different.
It's much different.
It would be more intriguing to try to, like, get to know the people. Even if it was a one-night fling, like, you know, one-off sort of affair, or, you know, dad fucked some woman in the army and now he's got a kid he's never, like, known about.
Yeah.
But being a sperm donor is like, you know, they're just not, that is like the implicit agreement is that just like, that person is not really part of your life.
Yep.
I understand being interested to get to know them because you do share DNA with them, but you know, think about her sister's perspective, or if her sister's like, I don't really give a fuck who are these assholes to me. Like, I don't want to get to know them.
Right.
Then you got your older sister who's like, oh, I went to the mall with our half sister. Oh, it was so fun. She likes dogs.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, you're always doing too much. Who cares about them?
Right.
I get that.
And it's like, you got to hear about them. And like, even if you don't want to, like, they got to be part of your life.
I get that.
That's not to say that, you know, the caller should feel like she should just like disregard it or whatever. She's free to forge relationships or just get to know these people if she wants. But her parents sound like a little bit of dumbasses.
Her parents are the issue here, without question.
Her mom seems like a little more the issue even, because she even said like her dad was into it. Then they got back together and then they were united front like, no, actually we don't want to, like,
her parents are messy.
Her mom is being kind of immature here.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
And to take it out on your kid when it's like, take it out on your fucking husband.
Right.
He's the one who fucking didn't tell you about this. And I agree with you all this. I actually philosophically definitely side more on the sibling side of like, if this happened to me, like I said, I really wouldn't give a fuck about these people. Yeah. And I've said that's kind of my stance on donation too in general, where I'm like, I do think I've said it. This has come up a number of times on this show where I believe your family's who raises you.
Right.
It's really not about DNA. People are fucking people.
Yeah.
And for the most part, you know, not even for the most part, almost 100% of the time, who you're around is your family. Right. And then but then other people have different connections to DNA than I do. You know what I mean? So I don't even I wouldn't behave the way our caller's behaving, but it's her right to behave that way.
Absolutely.
And if she wants to do that, then it just becomes, it's not fair for your family to be like, to guilt trip you about it. But at the same time, just realistically, you are, it's fucked up. Your family's making you essentially be like,
you're making these people part of their lives, even if you're the only one who has the relationship with them.
Yeah.
I got really hung up on him taking them to see a Vince Vaughn movie multiple times.
That's awesome.
It's not one of the main Vince Vaughn movies.
No, I didn't even. I'm a big Vince Vaughn fan. I don't even remember that.
We love Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
You could. Most Vince Vaughn fans don't remember Delivery Man.
Not at all.
Yeah. Like, and he took them to see it multiple times.
And it's like, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with what he where he fucked up is not telling his wife because he was too scared probably. Mm-hmm. But it's just so weird of her mom to be like, to take it this personal.
Yeah.
That to me is a bad sign. Now, like we said, realistically, it's like, are these random fucking people worth it? It's just a weird, I feel for her because it's a weird position because I would resent my family telling me, you're being a fucking piece of shit for doing this when you're just trying to be a nice person. Mm-hmm. But I also think like, yeah, I don't know. What are you going to go behind their back?
I get the sister trying to like be pragmatic.
Pragmatically, it's like from a cold, like rational thing. It's like, I don't want this headache. Let's chill for 5. You could go get fucking Panera Bread with these people in 5 years. Yeah. Or even just like, you know, go live a life and see how much you want extra family to keep tabs on. You just got out of fucking college. You have all the bandwidth in the world. Yeah. In 5 years, you'll be like, oh, I have to go see my niece. My baby niece. Yeah. You're like, I was really wanted to just watch fucking movies and have Thai food, but it's her fucking, you know, ballet recital or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, tough though. She stumped me because I don't really. The options are bend to your family who's being unfair but has a point, or do what you want because it's not your, you know, how you reacted in this is not your fault, but deal with a little blowback, and you have to decide what you value more here. Personally, I think pragmatically, putting a pause on the relationship or just kind of not deepening it because it's already open, like you said, Brandon. Yeah. It's like you can't really pretend they don't exist anymore. Yeah. But you're also probably busy. They probably don't expect you to fucking go to Thanksgiving or anything like that. Yeah. They probably just think you might get lunch every once in a while. Give it a second. Maybe show that you want. it just pisses me off because it's not her fucking fault. Her parents are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And that their relationship is too fragile. By the way, her parents probably should just get divorced. Who the fuck is on again, off again when you have 23-year-old children? Fuck her parents, man. Actually, fuck them. Go fucking do whatever you want.
I think she should revisit the 2015 film Delivery Man.
Check out Delivery Man. You've only seen it 3 times. A closer reading of it might actually. How do those siblings get along?
Watch it with the new context.
Watch it with the context.
Watching it 3 times in theaters, not knowing,
not understanding.
Yeah.
You're one of the 500 Vince Vaughn offspring. Watch it. How do Vince Vaughn's kids in the movie get along?
That is a shitty dad. I mean, you're like, hey guys, we gotta watch this again.
Both of her parents are fucking idiots. Yeah, without question.
Yeah,
but she seems to have
I like her.
Unbeatable can-do spirit. She seems like a nice lady.
I know. I really like our caller, and that's why I don't want to.
Life just needs to like beat the optimism out of her a little bit. She needs like a couple.
I don't
tragedies.
want her to, man.
I don't want her to, but it will. I mean, the best thing truly that could happen is like, she'll go to Starbucks once or twice with one of them, and very quickly it'll turn into like, oh, my carburetor's broken again. The baby diapers are so expensive, and hopefully these half siblings start asking for money or something that just naturally makes you want to distance yourself.
Yeah, I mean they do have her stupid dad's DNA.
I did notice there is like a nice little like you get what you give situation here where like what she called in with like a sunny disposition, a good attitude, and then you were like passionate, you were invested. You were like, I want to fight for you. Yeah, I believe in you. But then sometimes these people call in, they've got bad attitude. They're like,
attitude's
huge.
What's
up, Stavvy? You dumb fucker.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know you. Don't try and bust balls. Yeah. It's gonna come off wrong.
She came in nice,
and she has a real. The thing is, this is
a real problem.
This is a very interesting philosophical dilemma.
Yeah,
because I agree with her. I agree with her right to do what she's doing, but wouldn't behave this way.
It's a compelling question, and it was delivered in a nice way.
So good luck. Hopefully, within that rambling, you got a little something out of what we told you.
Yeah. Just go get a coffee with them if you want, but don't be planning any family reunions anytime soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't grow the relationship right now. I would keep it as is at most. What do we got here, Eldis?
Hey, Stavvy. So my issue is this. I'm late 30s now, and dating is really slowing down for me. I dated a lot in my late 20s and kind of early 30s, and I thought I had it figured out. I was going on a lot of dates. I thought I had a system.
Father Time is undefeated, my brother. You're not late 20s no more, bro.
I thought I had a system.
Yeah.
I have a system at the blackjack table.
Hey guys, so I'm a guy in my 30s, and I thought that the wall only existed for women.
Okay.
This fucking guy.
And I thought I had it figured out. I was going on a lot of dates. I thought I had a system. But just as I've kind of gone into my mid and late 30s, it's just not working anymore.
You don't say.
And I guess, I want to know how, do I need to change my strategies? Do I need to, what do I need to do to transition to dating in my late 30s or even early 40s? And how is that different from what I was doing in my 20s or 30s? So, any advice you could give, I would really appreciate it. Love you, big boy.
Time to get a wife, pal.
Yeah.
And you waited too long to get off the fucking ride.
A few too many years of, I know this awesome dive bar.
Yeah.
In this neighborhood.
If the bartenders have retired, if the bartenders have moved, and they are pushing strollers now, it's over, bro. The dream is dead. What do you do? Why do you want? Here's the thing. We've talked about it. There's nothing more pathetic than a guy continuing to try to get pussy into his 40s.
Yeah.
I fear that. That's the specter that haunts me.
Yes.
And I have to figure my life out before that happens to me, right? But my life's good. I'm succeeding. I could probably pull it off at least. And my life would still be hollow, but it'd be pretty good. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you? You're just a guy in an office who keeps wants more pussy at 40.
Yeah.
For what? You
You're
don't deserve that.
into Stavvy's world.
The reality is, though, for real,
Yeah.
if this is the kind of guy you want to be, and I have to tell you, do not be this kind of guy.
Yeah.
You gotta be able. You gotta. Or you have to either get hotter or more successful or richer
or settle down or just like settle.
Well, no. Stop doing this is my actual advice. Try and be in a real relationship. But if you're gonna throw that, if you're gonna say, "How dare you, Stav? You don't know me. I'm gonna get pussy till I die."
Yeah.
Well then, like Brandon said, you hit the fucking wall, bro.
Yeah.
So you gotta climb over that shit. You got to get sexier. You got to get ripped. You got to get on TRT. You got to get go to Turkey, get plugs, or you have to get rich, or you have to be swagged out. That ain't happening. You don't have you don't even understand what happened here. You don't have the awareness. I mean, this is one of the most straightforward questions we've ever gotten. You're fucking old and your life has stalled and you're not as sexually attractive to women anymore. You offer less to women now. And so offer more or get a wife.
Right.
And by the way, do both.
Yeah.
Offer more and get a wife because you don't deserve a good wife right now, it sounds like.
Yeah. Might be time to start taking a substance.
Yeah. Take the substance.
Yeah, time to start taking the substance.
Take the substance and just be like a guy in a hoodie and a plaid shirt, but without a bald spot. Just a full head of hair.
Yeah.
To be the best guy in the Frisbee league.
Oh, man.
I wonder, is there a roadmap for this guy where it's like, can he just keep himself going trying to like date young, like girls in their 20s or something?
If he had the sauce.
If you have the sauce. If
that's
like,
still not good, by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yes.
It's like something you can do if you are like rich or famous.
Yeah. Or just charismatic.
There's
you don't have to be like, whatever.
Right.
But
if you have aura. This guy has no aura.
No. El Riz, my friend.
Yeah.
El Riz in the parlance of the girls you're trying to fuck.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You gotta those are the answers. The answers are very simple. Aura, as my friend Brandon says, get richer or get sexier.
Yeah.
But I think you need to look inward and why do you still want pussy at this age? Yeah. We all do, of course, on some basic, the monkey in our head, the monkey in brainstem wants more pussy forever, of course. But you have to get past that. Yes. And why are you still allowing the monkey to rule you? You gotta fucking get out there and stop trying to just fucking forge deeper bonds or get sexier. Those are your options, little buddy. It's so funny how matter of fact he is. He might, saying somebody is like, I won't even say he's autistic because I do think autistic has become hack at this point. Yeah. Everyone talks about it. But he is lacking an insane amount of emotional intelligence to not be able to fucking read the room at all. Yeah. In fact, he's not autistic because an autistic guy would be able to put that in the spreadsheet. Yes. And be like, well, I must not meet the attractiveness quotient anymore. I must do this amount of sit-ups to get pussy or work this amount of overtime. Yeah, the Big Bang Theory, you know what I'm saying? That's the version I'd like to see. Where Sheldon has an equation for pussy. Now that's a reboot I'm fucking listening about. And you could even call it the fucking whore bang theory. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Elders, you got my ass, boy? The whore bang theory. The whore bang theory. Or the bitch bang theory. To keep the B. Yeah. To keep the graphic design. The bitch bang theory. And that Sheldon's big theory is how to bang the most bitches. Something to chew on, Chuck Lorre. I'll take a meeting whenever, Chuck. All right.
Stav. My name, actually, I don't want to say my name. I live in Madison, Wisconsin.
Good.
I'm happily in a relationship of 3 years.
Nice.
Thinking about
Congratulations.
marriage, the whole 9 yards. We're both 28. My boyfriend is a wonderful man.
Love that.
He's perfect for me. He makes me happy in every single way.
I'm sensing
The
a
only
butt.
problem is that, he's 6'6", about 350.
350.
He a big boy.
Eldest 6
And
months ago.
let me tell you, the
numbers.
guy's hygiene, it's just not that great.
Oh.
He leaves shit, literal fecal matter on the toilet seat.
Oh, God.
How does it get on the toilet seat? I don't fucking know.
That's gross.
But I love him. He just leaves his trash everywhere. He's a little nasty.
Trash is different than
But I love
human
him to
shit.
death. Anyway, how do I make him a little less nasty? He's getting better. But, yeah, thanks,
Shit?
Stav. Love you. Love the show. Thank you, Elvis. You nasty Albanian and guest.
Hey, I'm not
Love
the
you.
one leaving
Bye.
shit on the toilet
Yeah,
seat,
She's
bitch.
lashing
You're
out
fucking
because
the
you
man
look.
that leaves shit on his phone.
She probably looks exactly like Eldest. That's why she's calling him nasty.
probably.
If fatter Eldest is who this woman is dating.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's he's leaving shit. Leaving
Pray to the Lord, I haven't hit 350 ever.
Ever?
No.
Interesting. What do we top out at? Well, you're also 6'4". It doesn't matter. You're in the ballpark.
320 range. I don't know if I've gotten to 330 proper, but
All I know is when you're even in that zone, you ain't exactly hitting the scale too often. It doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there, right? The point is, this is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Shit is really kind of tough.
Shit is that. I feel like that's a deal breaker for most.
So here's what I'll
leave.
say. Not that I go leaving shit on toilet seats and everything, but there's like a different
Ass too big.
Yeah.
no, there's a different way that
Your
like,
hole is sitting higher.
what she as a woman would
It's actually
say,
really easy to get shit all over the toilet seat. Well, you guys don't understand.
what she as a woman is so disgusted by and refers to shit on the toilet. She makes it sound like a diarrhea explosion. Could just be splashback from diarrhea, which happens sometimes.
Wait a second.
It could be
the first counter to diarrhea explosion you offer is splashback from diarrhea, which is a diarrhea explosion. You're saying it could. Okay, you're saying it's not the explosion; it's the shrapnel from the explosion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The way she talks about it, she
Incredible
makes it sound,
rhetorical technique, Elders.
she makes it sound like he's pointing his ass at the toilet and just spraying. But it's
I
like,
think the lady doth protest too much on this one, Elders. I didn't read it like that.
But anyway, I'm sure she's exaggerating. Is my point. A little bit.
Red Pill Sula automatically taking the side of the fat 6'6" guy.
No, she said he leaves literal shit, literal fecal matter on the toilet.
Whatever way it got there, Elvis,
Yeah.
it's there when he leaves, and that's the problem. I think we can all agree. Clearly, this is weighing on her, right? This is clearly pissing
Yes.
her off. Now,
She also loves him so much, you can feel it.
yes,
You can feel it.
but is frustrated the way
Yes.
you're mad when your dog keeps eating your fucking hamburger if you leave it too much on too shallow a ledge. So.
Just talk to your
I mean,
husband
unfortunately,
that you love.
that is it. It's like, because I also think every one of us, of the three of us, has been more socialized by women in relationships, without question.
Yeah.
I have become a better man by just having a woman observe me and see the shit I do that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that sucks because in a perfect world you don't have to tell. In a perfect world, it doesn't start with please don't leave your shit places I might touch it.
Yeah.
You'd love not to have that conversation, but unfortunately you do have to have it. And I don't know.
I don't think it would be a controlling GF move for you to be like, hey, can you not shit on the toilet seat?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's got to get that together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And if he ever pisses you off, just take whatever, take a fresh donut and put it on the floor, and have him try and bend over to get it with his homunculus ass. Take things he really likes and put them in low places. That's all I got for you.
I would say you should be so literal that you think it's absurd. Because it's like, when it comes to cleaning, it helps to just be told what to do when you're the man.
I agree with that. That's actually
it's
good
like,
advice.
It's like, I can live in filth. I'm very adaptable.
Yes.
And, I like it tidy, but I can just let this place go. So you got to tell me, like, what is and isn't acceptable. And put me to work. Give me tasks.
Yeah.
It's like, go spray the toilet down, wipe it down with some paper towels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just be obvious with him. I mean, he's 28. He's young.
Yeah.
He's not that young.
He's
not that young, bro. 28's
He's a baby.
28's when it's not even. This poor little.
He's a little baby.
God, we're showing our fucking stupid bias here. We're like, this little baby boy is 28. Don't be too mean to him.
There's a. Have you used those?
Little
bidets
6'6", 350-pound baby. He's the fucking biggest guy of all time. I mean, these fucking people are
absolute beast.
They are creating some force when they fuck. I'll tell you that much. These are. Have
you used that bidet?
I am a bidet fan. Yep.
It's really nice.
Maybe they should get one of those. Not a bad idea. Think about that.
Yeah.
Bleep out the name, he says, until they make with a little.
Oh right,
cash.
yeah. Sorry,
folks.
I didn't mean to.
This could have been you. You could have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that the next time you want to stop advertising this. If there's a fan base that has problems with their assholes and shit being places, it's Stavvy's World's fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think your advice, while unfortunate, is true that you have to be literal and treat him like a dog.
Yeah.
And anytime there is shit on the toilet seat, you have to go get him.
Yeah.
And
put
be
his
like,
nose in it.
and literally be like, clean it up right now. I know that sucks, but if that's and by the way, that is so appropriate for shit. Shit is disgusting.
Yes.
If even the person I love the most in the world had their shit somewhere, I would come into contact with it, unless they were like sick. Like if this guy like had some kind of horrible, debilitating stomach virus and he got some shit and you had to clean that up, that's different. And he passed out. Sounds like someone I know, actually. If he had diarrhea and passed out. Sounds like a 6'6" fat as shit guy that I know.
I'm 6'5".
Hell yeah, I know, different guy. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. I'm sorry that is crazy.
You're not wrong, but he does not notice.
Yeah,
he just doesn't notice.
He should know. He should notice.
Of course he should, but he doesn't, and we have to fix this.
We'll make sure of it.
Yeah.
Talk to your man. You love him. Tell him to stop going boo-boo.
Tell him no more trips to DXL until you fucking stop shitting on the toilet seat. You're gonna have to get by on last year's Polo 4XL fashions. I think that's as good a place as any to stop this episode, Elvis. I don't think we're gonna do better than that. Good luck to our plus size friend over there. Good luck to his wonderful, caring girlfriend and maybe wife someday. And if you kids get married, and he stops shitting on the toilet seat, let us know. We'll send you a wedding present. We'll send you a sponsored bidet. Hope somebody's sponsoring us by then. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. Brandon, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Anything you want to plug? We can put it earlier in the episode.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, I think I'll be posting some stuff.
I'll be posting some stuff
soon. I'll tap in. I'll be posting some stuff.
If Brandon posts something, right back. Were you jacking off when you pretended to go piss? Post that.
The Brandon Jamel Show podcast.
BJS, I just did. Although by the time this comes out,
he was just on there.
I was just on it. Go look at my episode. Even though this is coming out later. And that's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.